What up, y'all? I'm sorry about all this. Like, I think I'm just having a lot of technical difficulties. It's been a minute since I've been on live, y'all. But did y'all miss me? Because I definitely missed y'all. And I'm happy to be back, diving right into the tea with y'all, my people. And, yeah, so we're going to be tuning into the tea room. I got to catch up on some of those because while I've been away, I've still been tuning into the tea. Just haven't been able to sit down with y'all and react to everything. So I kind of feel like I'm up to speed for the most part about what's been going on with, Flo. Who else is it? It's Flo, Karina, Carmen, all of them. I feel like for the most part, I'm caught up. So now I just want to, just kind of dive in and like get more into detail because something about Corey, him getting the kids and everything. So yeah, we're just gonna dive into all of that. So we're gonna catch up with the tea room and then we're gonna move on to Messy Tea with Tate and we're gonna see what her take is. And we just gonna sit here and react like we always do. So before we go ahead and dive into the video, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, double tap that bell so you're notified anytime I drop another reaction or another live. And I'm gonna stop with all that chit chat, yip yapping, and we're gonna dive right in. So today's video we're gonna start with is Tea Room, and the title is Carmen accused of taking poor care of her kids, and DDG tell the truth, or hold on, and DDG and India Love tell it all. Plus, Carmen need help. I said Carmen, and it's Karina. My bad, y'all. I'm gonna get right. But yeah, so we're gonna go over all this, and then after that, we're gonna, talk about it like we always do. So I'm gonna stop talking now, and we're gonna dive right in.
Karina's supporters are very concerned after Flo posted a TikTok stating, POV, how to save your relationship.
Alright, step 1, never let go. Step 2, never let go. Step 3, if you do let go get back. Good night.
So DDG and India Love both agreed to do a stream together, but things changed once they started getting a lot of negative feedback.
But understand this, y'all. We never been together. Okay? So, please, stop. It's not that deep. Y'all making this shit way deeper than what it need to be. Okay? That's the end of it. Will we do the stream? Who knows? Will you watch it? Yes. Regardless. Okay? But just
Now, what if I was just like, am I gonna watch it? Who knows? And I just had one of them buttons right here. Like, I just hate the cockiness that DDG has. Like, look, you gonna drop the content, we gonna watch the content. You gonna make us less bored, and we gonna make you some money. It's really that simple. Like, no.
understand. Let me hold your hand again. We have never been together. We never been boyfriend and girlfriend, so there's no cheating on either side whatsoever. I don't care if she was dating Elon Musk. That has nothing to do with me. And that has absolutely nothing to do with you. Alright? Please.
Icon has the tools pros trust.
Bro, I don't even know what to say at this point. But I appreciate him for letting you guys know what it is and what it's not. And, whether you like it or not, we're always going to be cool. And that's just what that is. Whether y'all know the details, whether y'all don't, whether there is any details, whether it's not, I'm still going to support him forever, and that's how I'm rocking about him, and I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I've been on that, been doing that. Y'all just like, it blows my mind how y'all be getting at me. That's it. It just blows my mind.
So now, as many of you guys know, Corey has...
My bad, y'all. I was definitely eating some peanut butter. But before we go ahead and move into the whole Corey and Carmen situation, I just want to like tap into what India was saying, because I don't know, I don't feel like, I know I'm not tripping actually, like India, like the basically both of their reactions to what he said was completely different. You never want to be the person to say the most. He kept it real simple. I ain't gonna cap. Like, I don't know what went on with them. Don't really care. But, you know, for the sake of this reaction video, he kept it short, sweet. Like, look, we were never together. That's what it is. Hate when men are just, like, overly eager just to, like, let everyone know, yeah, we was never together. Like, you know, whether y'all were really together, not really together, you know, it still hurts. Like, why you gonna run and like be like, yeah, but we were never together? I mean, yeah, that could be the truth, but like, you don't gotta go running to the internet. And just all this explaining yourself to the internet stuff is just really like kind of corny to me, you know. I don't know, that's just my take on it. And then when it comes to India, I just feel like she's just saying like, oh, I'm gonna stick beside him. Is he saying any of that? Because all we got from him was that, you know, y'all are broken up, y'all have never, like, y'all were never together actually, so you can't break up if you're not really with someone. So like with just his take on it, why do you feel the need to like overcompensate and be like, oh, I rock with him, I've always rocked with him, I'm gonna keep rocking with him? Like, shout out to Jax right here, he wanted to make a little cameo. But yeah, it's just like, you're just doing too much. Like, if anything, at the most, if I wanted to say anything, maybe hop on Twitter where everyone loves to talk and just be like, ditto. You know, like, he didn't need all that, you know, because he didn't give you all that. It's given very much so he's the prize. But hey, what do I know?
Reconnected with his children. Now, Corey is claiming that his kids are so far behind on everything. Doctor's appointments, learning, to where now Corey is having to take his children to get shots and things like that wasn't handled when they were with Carmen. Now, Corey's girlfriend is also working with his oldest son, working on his writing and reading and things like that. Corey stating that he has turned into a full-time dad. Now, Carmen hasn't posted much of anything on this. She did post a video in the gym stating, come work out with me, mental therapy. Also appears that she deactivated her Instagram. Now, Corey, of course, like I stated previously, has been posting pretty much everything that he's been doing with his kids, and people are like, why are you recording all of this? Now, this is how Corey responded to that.
If something was to happen. Exactly. Like, listen, like, even with my kids, right? I'm glad you brought that up, because that's something that I got to do for my kids right now. Like, they didn't have no insurance. They ain't got nothing. Like, my kids were taken away from me for 2 years, bro. My kids were taken from me for 2 years, dog. My kids haven't been to the dentist. Like, right now, I got to go get these shots and everything, you know what I'm saying, updated. Like, y'all women, y'all praise these women. Like, I ain't even trying to talk down to mates, but y'all praise these girls out here. Yes. No, you don't have a charger. Your charger's in the trunk. I'm not going to stop the car right now just to get a charger, okay? So you gonna wait till you get to the crib, okay? Alright. Y'all praise these women, dog. Like, for example, y'all was downing me and y'all was trash talking me. But let me tell y'all something. See, y'all go for looks majority of the time. Y'all go for looks and y'all go for clout. I got common sense. Like, you feel me? Like, I have a head on my shoulder. I know what's going on. I know how to make sure my kids good. You feel what I'm saying? So that what was hurting me, and that what made me disappointed when I heard from my mom, because it's like, damn, it's like, so you mean to tell me that my kids ain't got nothing going on right now? They just idle, and I can't blame her because she ain't got no documentations and nothing. But everybody over here calling me a deadbeat dad. I'm over here fighting for 2 years trying to get my kids, and now that I got my kids, they so far behind. But I'm the deadbeat dad. Make it make sense. Y'all don't never want to call wrong. Y'all call wrong right. but y'all call right wrong because I don't know what it is.
I don't even know what he just said right there, y'all. Am I calling right, wrong, right, wrong? I don't know what he just said, but it just like it was doing too much. Like, I just had to pause right here because already I'm getting like a load of BS. Like, I don't know. Taking a page out of DDG's book. Let me hold your hand, Corey, when I say this. It's like, I don't understand why he what do you want from these videos? What do you expect to happen? Like, it just gives that he just wants to start a smear campaign on Carmen. Like, at first he just wanted the divorce. Like, I still remember when he was talking, or I mean when Carmen was saying how like he would leave them in the house with no food or some crazy stuff like that. And it's just like, bro, did you forget that? Did you forget that? Like, he's making it seem like she just took these kids away from him, like, just to be spiteful. I genuinely don't think that it was just to be spiteful. What I think it was like he went on the internet just bashing. And I'm sorry, but if you're disrespectful to a mother, like, how could she possibly feel safe to have the kids with you? You know, like, and like, if she thought for a second like, oh, if I let you have these kids, you're just gonna smear my name in front of them, she wouldn't be too wrong, because what are you doing? The kids are right there in the back seat, and here you are talking about her. Like, it would be different, and I would have so much more respect. Of course, what does my respect mean to you? But literally, you're just such a misogynist. Like, I don't know how your new girl don't see that, because you're sitting here and you're just talking about all the things that she did not do right. Now, I don't have any kids, so I know that there isn't like a handbook on this parenting stuff, but I will say this, like, just shut the fuck up. How about just shut the fuck up and get to work? Like, literally, okay, like, it's sad that these kids did not have the shots that they need, didn't have the dental work that they need, but tighten up, go handle your business, and then like it's not like you're still doing all this stuff. Like, talk to us when the work is done. Like, this is what being a father is, like, tightening up and handling your business. Go do that. But you don't need to do that and then hop on the internet while you're having to do it and bash this girl. Like, what? Like, I thought y'all were cool. I thought, you know, everything was cool once you were about to get the kids, but now that you got them, you upset. And is this the same, you know, like Carmen's mom, the same one that you was talking about deporting right along with her? You know, like, maybe she don't switch sides, you know, what have you, I don't know. But it's very much so giving psychotic. It's very much giving obsessed. It's just like you're tripping. Like, I just genuinely don't know what it is that you are looking for from Carmen, from us. Like, we can't help you. I can't do nothing but sit here on this video and talk about it. Like, literally, it's just really crazy. So it's just like, and then another thing, my bad, y'all, I lost my train of thought. Another thing, when you did not have, you know, the two kids that you have with Carmen, you know, that's all you talked about, but hardly did we see you with the other son that you have with the other baby mom. So what happened with that? Like, did you just all of a sudden just, like, you know, are you good with them? Like, what's going on? Is he being taken care of well too? Like, let me know something, because you only seem to want to talk about the kids that we know openly, the ones that you have with Carmen, but never the other son that you have. Is he well taken care of too? Or is that mom falling off too? Like, it just really gives it something to do with Carmen.
Like I say, I keep telling y'all, in Revelation, God said that these times was going to come. So I get it. And instead of me throwing a bigger rock, I just ask for y'all to pray. It's that simple. So, moving forward, y'all going to see a difference. Y'all going to see a difference. Moving forward, y'all going to see a difference. And a lot of y'all like, well, why Corey record his kids? Because I was recording my kids when I had my kids at first anyway. I'm a fucking content creator. So what you mean why am I recording my kids? You think I don't want to record these members so I can look back at them? Y'all that damn miserable, y'all that jealous, y'all feel like I should record time with my kids. If I want to spend time with my kids and record so I can look back at them and record it. What are you talking about? Make it make sense. Who are you to tell me I can't record my kids? I'm a whole content creator. Y'all was watching at the beginning when it was being recorded, now all of a sudden, y'all feel like, oh, it's crazy because he recording his kids. Like, man, like, bro, I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I don't record my kids for y'all. I record my kids for me, but y'all just a part of it because y'all watching me. If you weren't watching me, you wouldn't even know that I record my kids. So when you think about it, it's like, when you think about it.
And I thought about it, and the only thing that I can figure is that, okay, you're saying that you're a content creator, so you're going to record your kids regardless. Okay, cool, Corey, you're right. Can't nobody tell you that you cannot record your kids. And like, honestly, I don't even think it's about telling you not to record your kids. You're going to do whatever you want. They're your kids. I just feel like you just record them to complain. You complain about everything you have to do. You complain about needing a divorce. You get the divorce, you're still complaining. You complain about not being able to see your kids. You get to see your kids, and now all you're doing is complaining about the condition that they're in. Go be a father. Like, literally, you can make the content without having to show the kids, though. You don't have to show them. If you're going to, whatever you're going to. But I'm just saying, let's be honest, you don't need to show them. You don't. You want to show them. You want to show your girl, like showing them how to read or whatever and write. You're doing that on purpose. So now shut up, tighten up, and get ready for this commentary, because at the end of the day, that's what you got. The same way we got to hear your mouth, let us tell you something. Let us tell you what we think. Like, it's just like, I don't know, something about a man just constantly with his mouth open, like yada yada yada. Like, just shut up and do it. Are you gonna do it though? Are you gonna take them to the dentist like they need? Okay, great. Are you gonna take them to the doctor like they need? Okay, great. Then do it. You can be like, yeah, y'all had a crazy week. I don't have to, take the boys here, there, everywhere, dang near to the moon and back, getting them back on track. But just know that they back on track. And then move on. Like, there's a lot of different things and a lot of different routes that you could take. You just choose not to. And so here we are.
I can put my kids on my goddamn YouTube, and you ain't gotta watch. I can put the bitch on there, give me one view, and that one view can be me, and I'll be satisfied.
This isn't just any chat. It's ClickUp chat. Sure.
With that being said, man, I'm about to get ready to get off here because I already know I'm probably lose service in a minute coming through this back road. I appreciate all the love, honestly. I appreciate all the support. You feel me? I appreciate everybody that genuinely, been showing their love and support to me, man. Like, it's been a little journey for me. I ain't gonna cap y'all down. Like, you feel me? Like, bro, I listen. I've been fighting for a divorce for 2-3 years. For 2 years, I finally got my divorce. I beat this case. They tried to say I kidnapped some girls. I told y'all from fucking day one this shit was false. They tried to frame me. Y'all believe the bullshit. Y'all was hoping that it was true. Well, I beat that shit. You feel me? And I got my kids back now. God is good. Like, and at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I went through all of that, but I didn't just go through it. I grew through it. I matured through it. Like, it only made me stronger, right? So sometimes y'all think what y'all seeing is meant to destroy somebody. God got it set up for it to make them stronger, right? And to build them and prepare them for the next level in their life. So y'all can see, like, yeah, that nigga Corey actually elevated. He's going to a whole other level. Y'all watching it, but the shit ain't just come easy. It wasn't just handed to me. Y'all seen the fight. See, a lot of times nobody see what y'all go through. That's why y'all feel the way y'all feel, because y'all go through so much shit and y'all keep y'all head up and y'all stay strong through it. And y'all make it through it, but nobody seen what you went through. So you feel like kind of bad sometimes because you feel like a motherfucker don't appreciate, you know what I'm saying, you for who you are after the battle that you defeated. But the difference between me, this shit was in front of everybody's eyes. Like, I'm a pure soul, dog. Like, I ain't no fuck nigga. Like, I ain't no hating ass nigga. I don't hate on nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't cross nobody. I genuinely show love to everybody, bro. I genuinely try to help everybody. I genuinely just want everybody to win. If you watch my YouTube channel, you'll see that. I never been no suck ass nigga. Can't nobody come up to the table right now and say, yeah, Corey a flower ass nigga. I'm waiting. Can't nobody come and say Corey a flower ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I don't take nothing for granted. You feel me? Like I'm just more than thankful that I went through what I went through, because I only look to God. I don't look to human. And that's why I win that. I don't look to human, bro, for validation. I look to God. Everything I go through, I go to God and I ask God. I go to the prophet, like, hey, why I'm going through this? Like, what is meant for? Like, you know. So with that being said, it's like I advise all y'all to do the same.
I don't need Corey to advise me of anything. I still feel like he is very much so a misogynist. Like, it's funny that he'd be like, can't nobody say this. I'm pretty sure all of your exes can, though. I'm pretty sure Carmen can. I'm pretty sure Carmen can call you flaw. I'm pretty sure Danny could call you flaw. But I feel like both of y'all was flawed together in that relationship. And y'all just got together and it was just a whole lot of wow. So yeah, it's just like, I get what Corey is saying, but like, I'm still not drinking the Kool-Aid with what he's saying. Like, okay, you can talk, but like, it's not moving me whatsoever, because I just feel like, you know, every time we tune in, he's gonna have another complaint, and when that sets in, it just makes me feel like he's still not happy. He has the divorce, he has the kids, and he's still not happy. So it's just like, what more do you need? I feel like he's constantly gonna need something, because he's still like, he's chasing the wrong things. That's what I feel. He's just chasing the wrong things, and you know, he's just moving through life, you know, and it's just like, it really sucks, you know. So I just hope that, you know, he's just gonna be the best dad that he can be, and that these kids are just in good hands on both ends, you know, because he'll sit here and say that, oh, you know, Carmen didn't do this, and then next thing you know, we're hearing about how he ain't doing something. So I don't know, y'all. We just gonna stay tuned and keep, you know, seeing what's to come for these two. But overall, there are kids involved in this situation, so I just pray that they all just get it worked out to the point that they just have a smooth co-parenting relationship, you know, where like neither one of them are bashing each other on the internet, and they're just good. Like that's truthfully what I hope for everybody. But yeah, y'all, so that's it for that video. We're gonna move on to the next. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Alright, so the next one that we're about to tune into, its title is Neek Go Off After Her Son What? And Lena Stunned plus Badass Flo Arrested. So I'm not sure if this has to do with the Karina situation, or if this is just another legal situation that he is facing, but I can't wait to find out. So before we go ahead and dive into this one, y'all, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, double tap that bell so you're notified anytime I drop another live reaction, anything of those sorts. And let's go ahead and dive in.
$10 for a
AI creep.
Flo is now fighting 2 cases on the alleged assault of Karina. He's being charged with assault on family member and assault bodily injury. So Karina actually pressed charges on March 19th, like she stated that she would. I'm not going to read this whole document, but it states here that on March 19th, Flo then and there unlawfully, intentionally, knowingly, and recklessly caused bodily injury to Karina Franklin Herson, with whom the defendant had a dating relationship, by dragging the complainant across the ground. So now she also filed an emergency protective order. Now this protective order is now in place for Karina and Asia. Now Flo can't be within 200 feet of Karina, as well as he's not able to contact her or anyone in her family. So as of now, he's made bond, but there's no bond conditions set as of now, or none that I can see, but he does have court again in June. So now Flo went live from the courthouse because, see, now someone told him that he had a warrant out for his arrest. so he wasn't actually arrested. Instead of him being arrested, he went and got lawyered up, went and got a bail bondsman, and did all of that so he wouldn't spend this time in jail while he's waiting to be tried.
Yeah, like I was saying, though, bro. So, man, it just be like stupid shit, this shit. So yeah, so boom. I ain't know I had. Yeah, I ain't know I had warrants. So boom, I know somebody who, you know, be in the system and shit. Like, I know somebody who like work in the police place. So shit, they called me. They was like, nigga, you know you got warrants? I'm like, for real? So what I did was I got my lawyer and shit like that. Talked to him. They want to set a court date for all the warrants and shit. And then I had got a bail bondsman. Went in that bill with the bail bondsman. You know, when I went, and then that's when we went up in there. They had bonds and shit for me. So if I ain't had a bail bondsman with me, they was gonna try to lock me up. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I bonded myself out while I was out instead of them locking me up, and then somebody had to come get me. I had to sit again. Cause like, if y'all ever been to jail before, bro, y'all know y'all gotta. It's a waiting thing. It's a waiting process with jail. Like I done been to jail like, not even saying it's a good. I done been to jail over fucking 8 times, fool. Let me see it. I done been to jail in Houston alone, what, 4 times. Then you gotta think about Louisiana and shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, that shit a waiting game, bro. When you getting like, bruh.
Nikki Kaiser did the.
So before we go ahead and move on from the whole Flo situation and dive into Neek, I just want to say that, like, I feel like Flo is just taking this far too much as a game. Like, bro, it's not cute to have to go get a bail bondsman, go up to the jail and bond yourself out. Like, you know, I'm proud of Karina for, like, you know, saying bump all that extra stuff. Like, now you're starting to hit me and my people. Like, nah. And like finally took it to the courts, because she should have did that the first time around, but maybe he got to sweet talk her out of it. But this time, no, she got that restraining order. And honestly, I just hope that she keeps it in the courts and that she just keeps doing what she's supposed to do, because like, you don't ever want to like think like, oh, he'll do it to me, but he'll stop at our daughter. You never know. And he may like try and hurt Sahari, like, just to spite you. And I'm not saying that he would, but this is definitely a possibility. And as a mother, you have to sit and think about all these things. Like, you just don't know where his anger will stop. And are you really ready to gamble with your daughter's, like, safety? No, you're not. So that's why she took it to the courts. I'm very much so proud of her for doing so. And yeah, I just hope that everything works out in her favor. And like, Flo, I just hope that you get the help that you need, because like you just think this is all a game, and it's not. Like, this is very much so serious. So I hope that one of these days it's gonna click, like, yo, I do gotta chill out.
What the person in front of you ordered challenge when Neek had to go off on one of the workers for talking to Kaiser crazy.
Hey, can I order whatever the last person in front of us ordered? Oh, you want me to go?
Hi, welcome to Taco Bell. Are you checking the app to earn reward points?
Say no, thank you.
No, thank you.
Hi, welcome to Taco Bell.
Hey, can I get the same thing that the person in front of us got, please?
Do you want to order something? We don't know which person they're trying to do that. So do you want to order something? Do you know what you want to order?
Well,
You don't know what the last person ordered?
No. No, I don't.
how about open? What the
I don't know nothing about that either. Do you want to place an order?
Duh, we want to place an order. We asking for whatever the person who ordered before us had. That's what we want.
Well, I don't know what that is.
Well, go talk to somebody who do.
Off the menu. If not, you can pull forward and come and store.
Can we talk to anybody who do know?
No, ma'am, but you can pull it forward and call the store. You can talk to the manager.
Talk to the manager about ordering?
Ma'am, I'm not sure what you're asking me for. Do you want to place?
I know you're not sure. That's why we're requesting somebody else.
Well, it's not that bad. You can help you. You want to place the order? You don't know what you want.
Duh, I want to place an order. I'm asking you, can we speak to somebody else? At your job. Sit in your seatbelt, Kaza. Hi. Whatever the last person ordered, is there no possible way that we can order that? I come here all the time and do the same thing. It's erased now?
Yeah, and it doesn't appear in the screen.
Oh, so you guys can't check it up at all? No receipts, no nothing? Okay.
What else can I do for you?
Nothing. We come here all the time and do the same thing. So I just let my son order, but I don't like that kind of attitude with my son. It's not that deep.
Okay, I'm so sorry about that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Have a good one.
Elena is in really good.
Nah, we can't just slide past that. I know for a fact that you can definitely pull that order back up. I have experience with Taco Bell. And I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, they just did not want to do it. And I don't know what their problem was, but that is crazy. I feel like I would have had the exact same reaction because, like, what's the problem? Yeah, it's like, okay, I feel like Texas is definitely known with a lot more YouTubers. So they're more known with YouTubers, so they probably had people come and do that before. I don't think it was a surprise to them. So I think, like, by them asking, it was just like, no, like, I'm not in for all the YouTube antics today. We're not doing it. And, like, it was just the unwillingness, like, customer service on zero. El Taco Bell. And it's just like, yo, y'all are just refusing to work with them. Like, honestly, Kaiser and Neek, sometimes they do a lot, but this time, I don't think they was the problem for real. Because it's just like, y'all are making it more difficult than it needs to be. Get me literally, it's a recall button. All you have to do is click recall, and then the last order will appear. It's that simple. They did the complete most. Can't even lie. That's crazy.
After they've been receiving a lot of positive comments as of lately.
So many people have been just leaving such good positive comments under our YouTube videos, our TikToks. Like, I literally just feel happy. Feel extremely happy. I don't know, I just feel like people have been being so nice, and I just hope it doesn't end. Because, you know, people, you know, one minute they hate you, one minute they love you. If this is the minute that they love me, I'm here for it. Yeah. Side note, I need some advice. I think, for the people that follow me on YouTube, okay? I think I want to start doing weekly vlogs. So make my videos like an hour long and do so much different stuff in the videos. But like each week have like a dedicated thing. Like maybe one week I'm trying a bunch of different foods. Maybe the next weekly vlog will be me trying a bunch of different like activities I've never done. The next week will be all about beauty, a bunch of beauty stuff, services that I get. Comment if you guys think that's a good idea. I think it's a good idea. My food, right? Lenny, what you just said? What you want? Lenny, what you want?
Ew.
Your food's ew?
No.
Your food's ew?
No.
You want my food, Lenny? Yeah, you want mine? But you have the same thing. Chicken and rice. Chicken and rice.
What do you mean? I don't like it. I want to eat mommy's food. Please eat that. I want to eat that. Ew, I like it.
We have the same thing. We have the same meal.
I'm kidding me.
I'm not kidding you.
And my mom will be in front because you don't eat your food. So, the food?
No, Shannon. Let her eat her own.
Oh no, I will say one thing. Lena is feeling great. She's feeling great over there. I don't know if it's the braids or what. And it's just like, I don't know. It's like I don't even be trying to just like dislike this girl for no reason. But it's like, I don't know what it is about her. Like everything is just so forced or fake or just, I don't know. I just cannot rock with her for any way, shape, or form. Like it just don't click. I don't know. And like, I don't know. I don't have kids, but I feel like it would be like if my kid is just like demanding my food and we got the same thing. Here, baby, if this will get you to eat, take my bowl, and I'm gonna just eat off of your plate real quick. And then you never know. You take a bite of their food, and then they might like it more just for the simple fact. Cause I don't know. Sometimes like your parents' food just be hitting a lot better. Like it could be the same thing, but just because it's on their plate and they eating off of it, it just look better. That's how it be even in my relationship. Like, I don't know. It just be like that. It's just not worth like a whole fight. You gonna sit there and let her pout, and it's just like I don't know. I don't know what it's like to be a parent, so it could be very much annoying to her. And she's like, no, you need to sit there and eat. Like I'm not gonna be giving up my plate every single time this girl want my food. And I do understand that sometimes if you do give in, then it's just gonna make them always demand your food. It's limitless amount of things, but it's just like, choose your battles, bro. Like it's never that serious. But hey, that's me. If y'all love Lena now, y'all go ahead and comment that down in the link. I mean, not in the link, but in the comment section down below. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next video. I ain't going to cap though. That Neek part of the video, it really got me hot. Because it's just like, why are y'all lying? Like y'all can't give me the same order. Like, hello? I digress. And I digress. So let's see what the next one is. So the next one that we're going to tune into, DDG and India Love accidentally exposed pregnancy. Plus DDG diss Halle and Queen something.
Texas was chasing.
So we're going to find out what that's all about. I'm going to count. They be making these ads longer and longer.
And India Love recently linked back up. Although they claim that they're not in a relationship, people are speculating that India may be pregnant after DDG claimed that he has a baby on the way.
Yeah, I got a baby on the way.
What?
Just found out. Huh?
Congratulations.
Bro.
For real? That's why you was in the bathroom?
Thank you, congrats. Huh?
Are you happy?
I'm pissed.
Are you serious?
I'm pissed.
Oh, right here.
I don't really fuck with a girl like that. I'm pissed.
Make better choices. Yeah.
That's what you're gonna say. Make better choices.
I mean, what else can you do? Like, you say you already got it on the way.
So DDG may have a second baby mama on the way, but he recently slipped up and dissed his first baby mama.
Baby mama tripping.
So as many of you guys know, Clarence and
sorry about that. I don't know what be good with DDG. Like, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know if he's actually expecting a baby, because DDG, he troll a lot. And then, but like, it kind of gave like real vibes. Like, dang, I got this baby on the way, and I don't really mess with the girl like that. But it's just like, man, what's going on? Why would y'all even lay with somebody that you don't really mess with? Or was it like a thing like you mess with her when you hit, but now that, things ain't working out, now you don't mess with her? I don't know. It's just like very disgusting to me, I guess. Like, it's just like, boy, tighten up. Like, you get to choose. Like, you act like you were forced to, nothing's out of her. It's just crazy. Like, I don't know. It's just like, tighten up. Like, I don't care. Like, when you're complaining about stuff that is all on you, it's just like, what do you want me to say, bro? I'll send you some diapers, bro.
Queen are engaged, although they have not officially announced it. They pretty much announced it by not denying the rumors, and of course, Queen is rocking her ring. She even posted a video on TikTok and stated, POV, you gotta start unbigging your back to fit in that dress. We were all under the impression that we wouldn't get invited to the wedding because we weren't even informed about the engagement. Well, Queen posted a caption on that TikTok that read, y'all not about to talk about my back spilling out the top of the corset. So it appears that we will be getting an invite to Queen and Clarence's wedding.
So y'all, CJ begged me to come to Walmart. My ghetto child. We're at Walmart. He wants to come here to get something called a Nito. He said that for his mental health. People be so weird, y'all. People just be so weird. They just be walking past just to look at tortillas and then go get your mental health device.
I said focusing, not
no, your mental health.
No, Mom.
CJ, it's okay.
I didn't say mental health. You know what? I mean,
don't use that. What did I say about using that word?
I mean, you're joking.
No, yeah, don't ever use that word with me. You're lying.
No, for real.
Why are you doing?
Kids are funny.
You doing that to these party cake? Dang, that's good though. I know it's horrible for us, but oh my god. Bro, you were insane.
CJ is hilarious.
Which ones, y'all? The brownie? The brownie? I ain't gonna lie, we're gonna have to try these. The big bag. Wait, 6. Wait, no, shut up. No, they had the butterfly ones.
Wait, for real?
Oh, we doing these ones. Let's do the butterfly cakes. Alright. Oh, that's so cute. Never been to cause you no pain. I just wanna go back to me and the same. A little off. They just need to be white, but still. You get what I'm saying.
The royalty is fed up after CJ continues to post videos about her and her kids. The royalty even went to the courts on CJ, requesting that he stop speaking about them on social media. Now that worked for a while, but it appears that CJ has started back up. Royalty even considered going back to the courts, but saying that he didn't want to spend any more money on the situation, and it pretty much is what it is.
Like we totally skipped spring and we're already in the summertime. Take your food.
I'm not in the summertime. They might be in the summertime. But while this ad play, I just want to say that whole Queen situation, people do be weird. Like, they will, like, walk past you and, like, just to peep on what you got going on, what you doing. And it's just like, whoa, mind yours. But, yeah, like, I think Queen, she's not trying to, like, formally tell everyone, because it's just like, you know, y'all don't bash me for years about not being engaged. Now that I'm engaged, I'm not going to make it easy on y'all. No, I get it. I kind of get it. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah, I don't even know if I really want to address this specific situation, because a lot of people are asking me, a lot of people are DMing me, a lot of people are saying, do you see this, do you see that? And let me just tell you guys, if I were to respond, I would look just as miserable as the person that's posting this stuff. So I'm just gonna stay in my little bubble. I'm gonna keep minding my business, keep minding the business that pays me, which is myself. So I don't really got nothing to say, guys. It's just misery. It's just misery. That's all I can say. And at this point, I'm not gonna be spending my hard-earned money on trying to make somebody act right. So it is what it is. I feel like the system is really effed up out here, and they're just waiting for something bad to happen. So I'm just going to do what I have to do my part. Protect my seeds, protect my kids, you know what I'm saying, on how I know how to protect them. So it is what it is, guys. So not much to say. Can't control the next person's actions. So I mean, I don't know how many times I have to reiterate or have to elaborate or have to even try to lower myself to go down below. So I feel like I'm out of that timeline and I can care less. And it just shows, and I don't gotta do much, I don't gotta say much. Just gotta sit back and enjoy the show like everybody else, because none of this is planned. None of this is at this point, to me, honestly. So, like I said, I'm not gonna waste my hard-earned.
So basically, I just feel like Royalty, she just keeps repeating herself, and like, you know, I get what she's saying though. Like, she's saying misery loves company, which it definitely does, and I actually respect how she's going about this whole situation. You know, she's just like, you know, this ain't planned, this ain't something scripted, we don't have something planned where, you know, he's gonna like, we're gonna get into some fake beef or anything like that. And like, I even understand how she's like, I'm not gonna go take him to court and spend the money that I be making just to get him to shut up. Like, sometimes you do just have to let people say what they're gonna say, talk what they're gonna talk, and like, by you not saying nothing, it just exposes them for who they really are. So I think she's actually making the right decision by doing that. But she just going on and on. See, and that's one of the things that I really cannot stand about the tea room, is that she'll just let the video keep going, and it's just like, bruh, I get it already. I get it. So let's see how many more videos we got. We got 3 more. 3 more ain't too bad. So let's go ahead.
Dirt.
Alright, y'all, as y'all can see, the title of this video is King going for full custody and Neek not having it, plus Flo stalking Karina, and Lala's truth about proposal. So it seems like we got a lot of good information that I can't wait to hear about. Let's go ahead and dive in. But before we do, please be sure to like, share, subscribe. That was out that bell so you're notified anytime we drop another live reaction or anything else. And let me just go ahead and shut up and get right into it.
He has mentioned that he has plans on Kaiser coming back out to Thailand for the summer. Well, King is now stating that Kaiser is actually now asking to live with him. King stated that he's okay with having full custody over Kaiser, letting him come live with him permanently.
That is something around, but would you let your son live with you? I think that would be dope. And man pressing around. Yeah. I always say that, like, I would want my son to live with me, to be honest with you. Like, I would really want Kaiser to live with me. Like, that's something that I think that will be needed for him in his life, and also to, like, I'm here as his father as well, and I want that to happen. And also too, like, he's even saying that he want to live with me as well. Like, I think that's cool too, especially him being at the age that he is being at, and wanting to, like, express that and say that. Because I remember at one point, you know, Kaiser is like, he is like a mama's boy, so he always like, I want my mom, but now it's like, he's starting to say, like, I want to be with my dad, I want to come live with you. I take that, like, very much valuable, because that makes me like, oh yeah, like, come on, like, especially, like, yeah, let's do it, like, let's do that, you know what I'm saying, like, especially him saying that. So I think that's something that I definitely much would, like, appreciate and want that to happen in my life. I think it would be cool too, especially, like, since being out here in Thailand, like, his sister's always asking for him. They always want to be with him and stuff. And also, too, like, the things that they get to do, he'll be able to do that shit, too. And it's like, I just love him, Crab. I just love him. I can't say the word Hua Hin. It's crazy how it's H-U-A, Hin, Hua Hin. And we just had a big resort with the pool and all that. Like, all that stuff that, bro, he can do that shit, too. So I be looking at that, like, all that. You know? Would you ever get a little pet?
Now let's read some of these comments. Someone states he want to make money off him, that's why. Another person stated, you all the way in Thailand, the court gonna turn you around. Another person states, let's be so for real, and I don't hear nothing about court. Another person states, I'm gonna block him. So in that clip, King stated that this is something that Kaiser needs. I'm not sure why King decided to move all the way out to Thailand if Kaiser needed his father. So obviously Kaiser is not moving to Thailand unless Nick agrees to it. Now, as the comment stated, the courts is not going to allow King to get Kaiser and move him all the way out to Thailand without the approval of Nick. I mean, he's the one that decided to leave. Now, Nick has mentioned before that she's not even allowing Kaiser to go back out there for the summer. And of course, this is a very touchy situation. Being that Kaiser is still a child, he sees everything that his father is doing with his sisters. They're traveling, they're doing all these things. King is probably calling him, showing him like, look, hey, you could be here, or we're going to do this during the summer. And Kaiser is like, I want to be there with my dad full time. And of course, him being a child, he's not really seeing the bigger picture. So now it's up to Nick if she's going to allow Kaiser to go back out there for the summer. And I can see how this could be very difficult for Nick, because of course Nick wants Kaiser to have his dad around. Nick wants to make Kaiser happy, and she knows that Kaiser would really enjoy spending the summer with his father. But now him moving out there is probably just not going to happen. But you guys leave your opinions on that below. Let's move on to this next topic with Cinco. Now
So before we go ahead and dive into Jay Cinco and Lala, I just want to say, like, I don't know, I'm not trying to play devil's advocate, but like when I hear Splain talking about, you know, having Kaiser and everything like that, I don't immediately get turned off, and I immediately don't think like, oh, it's all about the money. Now maybe I have to watch more content, but what I get is like, you know, empty dreams. You know, yeah, that'll sound cool and all, but I feel like he still doesn't have any intention. I feel like it may be a good idea, like, okay, if you don't messed up him coming there for the summer, because you you definitely messed that up. Like, couldn't even get him back, tried to send him on a cheap flight. Just tacky. So I think, like, to show a good faith, maybe like for the summer you go back to the States, you know, because honestly I wonder what made you go so far to Thailand. Like, are you still in Muay Thai? Like, what really got you in Thailand right now? I don't know, but you need to figure that out, because I just feel like he should, like, for the summer, maybe rent out a summer house in Texas for a little bit, and like you see him, like, how long is summer? Like 2 months. Like, you just rent out stack your money before summer, rent out a vacation home for 2 months in Texas, and just have him like every weekend or for however long Nick will let you have him. You know, that'll show good faith, that'll show that you're trying, and then, you know, it'll make things a lot easier, you know. But more importantly, if you really do want to get your son more often, take it to court. Don't take it to the internet. Like, I'm so sick of that. We can't do nothing. You telling us what you want to do don't mean nothing. Do it in the court. How Karina did it. Get on some paperwork, and then I'll be like, okay, well, it seems like he is trying. But you being in Thailand, I'm not going to cap. That's going to make things a lot harder. So there's steps and levels that you have to do these things. But if you really care and love your son, you're going to do them. And that's all I got to say.
Know that Cinco recently proposed to Lala at their baby shower. There were a lot of comments stating that Lala just wasn't very happy with this proposal. So Cinco responded by posting, "It'll be different if the hate was new. LOL, love you, princess. As long as we happy and living our best life, nobody's opinion matters but yours. No facts, just projection by the miserable. I'm marrying her not for the internet. Y'all just was calling her a baby mama. Now that she's a fiance, read her mind and try to speak for her. We never can win. Marriage is the closest thing to God. People / the devil will try to tear it down, but with God in the center, nothing can tear our beautiful home down. We make them mad every time. States comparison is the thief of joy. Live and love yours so much to be happy for. Thank you, God. Daddy's princess on the way." Of course, there were a lot of clips showing Lala's reaction to the proposal, saying that she...
Why would y'all do that, yo? That's crazy, bro.
Look excited. I think Lala is definitely more of a private person and probably would have responded better to a private proposal, which is fine. I mean, it doesn't mean that she wasn't happy about it. She was probably just a little bit overwhelmed. I mean, some people do have social anxiety. You guys leave your opinions below, but let's move on to this next topic with DDG and India Love. Now, recently DDG...
Okay. So maybe, okay, before we get into the whole DDG situation, just to talk about the whole Jay Single thing, I definitely understand what he is saying. You know, comparison is definitely the thief of joy, and the hate probably was always there since the moment they got together. I do not doubt that at all. However, I can't ignore the fact that now he wants to talk about God, and it's just like, you don't think God would have wanted you to marry her first and then get her pregnant? I mean, I get what you're saying, but do you not think like that's not what he wanted you to do? So it's just like, you know, I don't know, I feel like this day and age, like everyone's just doing it wrong. They're not getting married first, they're having the babies first, and then they might get married afterwards. I feel like he's doing the right steps, you know, making an honest woman out of her. I just wish that he did it a lot sooner and the other, you know, flip it. But hey, we here now, there's nothing that we can do. I definitely do feel like Lala may have reacted different, you know. When it comes to proposals, I feel like things just, you know, can be, you know, feel on the spot, and it's just like, oh my gosh, all these people are here, like, oh my gosh, you kind of just put me on a spot, whether he meant to or not, you know. But, you know, I feel like I'm just happy for them. I don't really have too much to say. I'm just happy for them, and I wish them nothing but the best. I wish them the best with their child, and I wish them the best with their marriage to come. And yeah, you know, we're just gonna keep watching and see how everything unfolds. Now let's get into DDG, y'all.
Posted a tweet stating, "We started out just friends, now we having one. Can't wait to be your dad." Of course,
he said, we started out just friends and now we having one. You're having what, a friend? Y'all are so, I don't know, DDG.
People were thinking that India Love was pregnant. Now, DDG did this while he was on live stream, so now he's kind of upset that people are actually believing this April Fool's joke. I mean, but not everyone's seen the live stream. Some people just seen the tweet. So this is how rumors get started. So DDG does this April Fool's joke every year. Now, someone stated a few years ago when he posted this April Fool's joke, it really wasn't a joke, and Halo was really on the way.
Now, I see some of y'all asking me, did I
dare you to let me build you?
No.
You niggas literally seen me tweet it on stream. This is what I don't understand. I did this shit in front of y'all, and y'all still asking me. I literally did it in front of y'all, bro. That shit went up though. It happens every year. Next year I'm gonna do twins.
So I recently reported that Karina...
Yeah, it's just like really getting old. I really don't got too much to say, but I just feel like it's getting old, y'all. It's getting real old. We gotta stop giving attention to these men that like are just so immature. I feel like at what year are you gonna grow up? At what year? Let me know. Cause I've been watching him since like he was back in like college with his ex, and like I actually like that content. You know, it's real. You know, raw. I just mess with it, and I actually mess with DDG's music. I actually like it. I'm not even gonna lie. I just feel like the antics that he be doing is giving real feminine. It's giving real like immature, and I hate that for us, y'all.
Officially pressed charges on Flo. He's being charged with assault family member and assault bodily injury. Now, Flo went live from the courthouse claiming that he had already made bail. He didn't get arrested, so now he's pretty much awaiting his court hearing. Now, she also filed and was granted a protective order where Flo can't come within 200 feet of her. Now, people were concerned because Flo keeps posting these videos. Now, not sure if he's trolling, but he's stating, do anyone ever ride past the person that they're dealing with or was dealing with's house just to see if their lights are on?
Hey, do y'all ever drive by y'all girlfriend house or somebody y'all dealing with just to see if the light on? Like just drive by just to see if the light on?
Or am I the only one?
You guys leave your opinions on that below. I don't know what Flo is doing, but this isn't helping his case. I also seen people asking the question, like, what are they going to do about their daughter? Well, that's going to be all answered in court. And I wouldn't be surprised if Karina gets a protective order for their daughter as well.
I wouldn't be surprised either. And honestly, Flo, if anything, you're being very much so alarming. Like, I hope Karina's not looking at this like, oh my God, he loved me for real. No, he want to kill you for real. Like, no, literally, this is not love. And like, it's just getting more and more alarming and scary, because it's just like, bro, like, it's given, like, we've seen all these movies on Lifetime, and just like in general, like, this is not gonna end well. Like, I just hope that she just keeps it in the court and just keeps doing what's right for her daughter and herself, because it's really only getting worse, and he's getting worse, and it's not cute whatsoever. So yeah, we about to tune into the next video. But I'm about to grab something to drink real quick, y'all, so give me 1 second. Alright, y'all, so we back with it. Sorry about that. I have to get me some. Wait, where are my refreshments? I had to get me some refreshments and whatnot, bruh. I don't know if y'all had this flavor. The Coca-Cola cherry float, but it's fire. This is the zero sugar. I can only imagine what the regular tastes like. Shouts out to Brody. But yeah, so the next video that we are going to be partaking in, that title is King exposed private text after Nick accused him of abandoning Kaiser, and King fired back at her parenting. So sounds like they had a little spat, if you will.
After making comments that he wouldn't, Coco King is speaking out again after making comments that he wouldn't mind Kaiser living with him full time in Thailand. Also threw a few shots at Nick's parenting, stating that Kaiser is getting away with a lot there, including cursing all over the internet.
I think that be fucking with me a lot of time because I look at it like, why not my son can't live? You know, why it sounds so flawed if y'all saying that he need his daddy. Son, like, I love you. Always have, always will. I want you to live with me. You want to live with me. That's cool beans. You know what I'm saying? That's somehow make that happen. Me and him just had a whole conversation. We both was let down on that. That's not going to happen. Okay, cool. So it's like, what can I do with that? When I was living in the States and I had certain situations that I was being honest, I was being very transparent, I was being honest on my part, even if the shit killed me, to be like, hey, I don't have this, I don't have that, but that don't stop me from being a parent. Materialistic stuff do not make a parent. As long as you giving love and you there and you showcasing and saying like, and you letting your kid know, feel you in the heart, no matter what the situation is, that's all that matters. You don't have to buy the best of the best stuff for these things. As long as you have a connection and you able to tell your kid, honest with your kid, and say the truth on how you feel with your kid and have that emotional connection, that shit will go so far than buying your kid something that they gonna get tired of and they want something else. I just want my kid. I want my son to be able to be with me as well. My son is online cursing. I don't pertain that. My son, my kids.
You don't pertain it? See, explain. I was with you for real because you were saying all the right stuff. You said, you know, the only thing about being a parent is that, you know, you gotta be there, love and support. I was with you, but you don't pertain it. You don't condone it, nigga. Oh my goodness, yo. Go ahead.
It's a reflection on me and the parent. Simple. I don't play that shit. I don't like that shit. My people, my mom and my daddy, man, I would. If the internet was how it is now and I was online cursing the storm and doing all that shit, my ass would be tore up.
You know, Nick is responding because she's claiming last month she hit King up and asked if he can plan a trip out to America to spend a week with Kaiser, claiming that it would be very beneficial. That's when she stated King started going off about all of these things with Kaiser moving to Thailand.
It was like the whole thing. Like I kindly asked him, like, if you need help, to come down here and spend some time with him for a week so that he can feel your presence by yourself, then I feel like it'll be really meaningful to him. And from there, he just started this whole rant about him wanting Kaiser to live with him permanently or stay with him for a long time. And just this whole thing, I thought it would be handled off of line. Obviously, all our family matters just spurs to the internet. So he went on a whole rant on Twitch talking about how, I guess this is the video.
And of course, she knows what she's doing. Because the first part that I hear is, I don't pertain that. Oh my lord, yo. I wish he never said that. See, this live streaming stuff is really going to get these streamers in trouble. Because you can't take it back, explain. You don't pertain it. Oh my gosh. I'm going to start using that in like my inner circle for real. That's...
So, y'all all know it was a video of Kaiser going around saying hell and damn when I gave him the camera. I'm not justifying Kaiser's actions, but we all know, none of us who are active parents know that we're not perfect all the time. We can't control our kids all the time. You know what I mean? And so I feel like it's so easy for somebody who's not being an active parent to judge an active parent. You know what I mean? He's just trying to shun like that Kaiser is so problematic over here, and he's a bad kid, and he's cursing, and he's doing all of these things when, in all honesty, he's just a normal young boy. You know what I mean? And I don't think.
It's better for him. And I'm gonna give him in so many different ways so I can teach him and raise him.
And I think that's true. He said he wants to be him. He wants to be here for him in different ways, which I understand that. I feel like it's important for a boy to have his father. But I don't think you should take the son away from his mother just because you decide to move to another country.
King wasn't feeling Meek's response, and he responded back, even asking why would he have to come back to America alone. Saying that he never asked for full custody, but he wouldn't be opposed to Kaiser coming and spending a year with him in Thailand.
I'm like, he's eating, he's talking to me with a mouthful of food. I'm like, bro, like, after you're done eating, call me back. No problem, I'm gonna be here. I'm always here. Just call me back when you're here. Just call me back. He finally, okay, Dad, I'm gonna call you back when I'm done eating and stuff. All right, cool. Boom. Hangs up. Maybe like, man, I don't even know. Maybe like 25, 30 minutes after that, I get a text message from her. Boom. Friday, March 13th. Kaiser called you, no answer. You was rushing him off the phone. Lately, he been saying basically you left him for dead. You need to take time out your life and be in your son's life. It's sad. Do something like come on to the States for a week for him. It's hard if you would help that. It's hard, because that's how she wrote it. It's hard. I will help you if you need. If you need, he needs his dad too. It's never fair to him. When you was in the States barely seeing him and is sad about it, you need to treat him like it's more important. Soon as I got that text message, immediately I text her, I called her. Soon as I read the text message, I gave her a call. Soon as I called, ring, 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 Kaiser answered the phone. I'm like, what's up, buddy? He said, what's up, Dad? I was like, yo, we your mama, let me talk to your mom right quick. I'm telling her, I'm like, yeah, I just received your message and I want to kind of like talk about, you know, what you said. And she basically said, like, there's really nothing to really talk about because I already kind of like say what I said through the message. She gives the phone back to Kaiser. Me and Kaiser talking. However, I even told it to him. I'm like, hey, but I just got a text message from your mama. She's saying that you said that I left you for dead and stuff. Like, that's not the case. That's not true.
I hate that he does a whole little, he like throws subliminals. Kaiser he do be having stuff going on in school like any other kid. I don't think he's ever experienced a 7-year-old or 8-year-old boy. I don't even know if he really knows how Kaiser acts. I don't even know if he really knows his real personality other than speaking to him like 30 minutes, three to four times a week. So I really, like, honestly, we done all had some kids that get called home. Kaiser is working on himself. He's not gonna be the perfect kid. He's not gonna be anybody. But
this isn't just any chat, it's ClickUp chat. Sure, you can tag your team.
So, I don't know. Let me let it ride out before I get my input. Oh Lord, it don't froze. Hold on, y'all.
I never came on the internet first and said anything about Kaiser School. She did a video with her and him and her mom on the channel that she took and said that she had to do something for his school. She never said what the topic was about his school. Now, me getting the information on me calling the school, figure out what's going on with my kid, due to me getting an email from the principal. I got an email, principal saying what it is. We already figured the situation out. But, truth to be told, in reality of that, like, he almost got in trouble for something that's, yeah. So it's never like I came on this mug and said first. Y'all made a whole video sitting down and saying that you said that. You made it be known that you had a video. I mean, you had to tend to his school about something, and then me calling the principal and they talking to me, you didn't even show up. Your mama showed up into the conference on what they had to do, on what they was talking about. So you get on here and make it seem like you just big mama doing all these extra stuff with our kid, and you gotta go. You didn't even do that. You didn't even show up. Your mama had to handle that for you. When he told y'all his mom, yes, I want to go move with my dad. I want to live with my dad. I want to go out here for the summer. It started there. We really was talking about the summer. We was talking about him coming back out here for the summer. Then we started to go into like, well, why I can't have him for 6 months? That's why I can't have him for a year. But you already sent him back with your mom and them in Louisiana. I ain't had no control over that. And you let that happen and all this. I've been wanting my son since I split from the relationship and I got my first crib on my own, like my first house. I had him a room in that mug, toys, all those things. I had all that for him when he came every time. Shit really switched, bro, when she went, soon as she chased her dream, went to Florida, reality shows, and sent him to her mama, and that's when the whole curveball, everything just switched for
I
me.
think that's true. He said he wants to be him. He wants to be here for him in different ways, which I understand that. I feel like it's important for a boy to have his father.
Right.
But I don't think you should take the son away from his mother just because you decide to move to another country. And that was just the whole gist of it.
I never said that. I never said I wanted to take him from you and bring him with me, and you never that. I never said that. I never said that because it's so possible that you can travel, even if I had him, it's so possible for her to like travel to me, travel here. You go anywhere else, bro, and you could come here, let him see the life. Thailand, go to an international school. Just better him as an individual for him. So when he get older, he got core memories. He got sisters, siblings that he should be growing up with, that he should be having a bond with, that I want him to have a bond with. But now moving forward to make things better, all I could really say with the topic was of somebody not answering the phone or something like that. Now I know, hey, he can have his phone. You can call him whenever you want on his phone. My only thing, the reason why I kind of didn't give him his phone, because the things that he was watching, the stuff that he's watching, I did not want him to be watching that for himself. Shit was crazy. And also too for his sisters to be watching that with him. Like, no, like you a boy, they girls, you watching shit that's 14, 15, 16-year-olds is watching. That's crazy. So me, I'm like, okay, let's exclude the topic. Let me go ahead and just let you have your phone now. That was the only case because you couldn't talk to him. You can have his shit. You can have it. You can have it. I'm not taking it. Can he still come? Can he come back to be with that? If he's saying that's what he want to do as well. Just saying. Next topic.
I think he's just doing his yearly rant. Like his yearly rant of all talk, no action. Nothing really going. I just honestly I don't understand it. Kaiser is an amazing, smart, young man. He definitely needs his father in his life. I think this is all because I simply asked for him to come down here and spend a week with Kaiser, and now it's been turned into this whole thing of Kaiser needs to move there permanently. And I hate that it even has to be all of this. I think he's just doing his year.
I'm not doing a yearly ransom, bro. Like, if my fan base is...
Oh my gosh, King. I'm trying, yo. His English be fucking me up, y'all. Ransom? Pertain? Like, it's just like... And then he said, possibly any... he said something about Neek. He's like, possibly... I don't know, but he be adding words that do not need to be in the sentence, and it's just like, whoa. We're not gonna slide past that. Like, no. That was... It'd be so hard to watch him sometime, y'all. Like, for real. I be trying to hear him out. I really do. But then he start fucking up the English, and I just... Really? Ransom? Like, bro.
Asking me genuine questions. Why can I not say something? Only thing I was doing was correcting the Tea Room page that said that I wanted full custody, putting people on child support. I didn't never say that. I never said that. Never said that. I'm not going on a ransom, but it's okay for you.
He done did it again. The word is rant. You're not going on a rant. Ransom? Like, bro. That's why the tea room stay on your ass. Because it's just like, you don't make it no better. I'm trying to hear you out. I'm trying to listen. And then you go saying stuff like ransom instead of rant. Pertain instead of condone. And it's just like, you just be way too far off. Like, where's your mind at? Are you thinking about kidnapping them? Like, I don't know. I don't know.
To get on this mug, cry it out, grind it out. This, that, and the third. Go do interviews. Your ex. I don't want to talk about those people. Like, everybody made shirts. People was dragging me through the dirt, the mud, but I'm getting on this bitch doing a ransom. That's not a ransom. I'm not getting on his mud doing a ransom. But like I said, I dangle like.
Okay, he said it 3 times back to back though. See that?
I listen to myself. I do sound mad and aggressive, but it was because I was feeling so passionate about what I was saying and not to end the energy towards her. I wasn't talking directly to her. I wasn't talking to her. I was just saying in general because the shade room had just switched to my fucking radio. And that shit was like, bro, what the fuck? Because now you got your platform saying all these things of women and everybody saying this and attacking me and thinking this what it was. And then me knowing what I know in my head on the conversation that I had that I have to keep to myself and not bring it up like that because I gotta take it to the chin as a man and just deal with it for so long. Because the conversation that me and her had, that been happening. That been happening. That didn't just happen that yesterday. That happened like maybe 2 weeks ago. Have I still been calling Kylie to talk to him? Yes. I just called my son 2 days ago. Today, yesterday, whatever, and nobody answered for me. So I have to sit here as a father and just wait till somebody to call me with him. Or him call me himself with his own phone. Because there's another situation that happened at school that I have to talk to him about. Maybe she know, maybe she don't know. But I was going to talk to him and say, hey bro, the teacher texting me and saying this. You gotta like woo woo woo. You can't do that. No. But I have to call as a parent, as a father, to find out details about certain things. Because nobody going to come to me and tell me anything. Because then you tell me too, he's not able to make up all these decisions for himself. He's able to say, I want a second piercing in my nose. He's able to say like, oh well, I want to have a door nose piercing and I want to have all these guns. Whoa. He's old enough to be like, I'm going to have a gun in my pants while I'm walking around doing all these things. Y'all always say, Kazo very smart, he know what he be going on, he know what he's saying. Okay, he say all these things on y'all side, but what about the stuff that he tell me that I never say, come on this motherfucker and say, oh, Kazo say this about what you and what you do and how it is. You don't see me doing it. That's not me pointing a finger, but it's always me pointing a finger at my people. Always pointing a finger at me because I've said different things, and I don't want to put him like that out there like that. But it's like you don't see me coming at you or saying like, hey, you telling me Kaza said you left him for dead, but you don't see me saying like, hey, Kaza said X, Y, and Z when he's seeing what y'all doing on that side. All that shit started because somebody. All this shit really started in like. Yeah, like, come on, man.
I used to say, if I hear AI one more time...
If I hear ransom one more time...
Let's just move into a...
Okay, great. So, I was hoping that we would get out of there, because I'm not even going to lie, after that ad, I told myself that I was going to fast forward it, because I get it already. So... Again, not to play devil's advocate, but I get what Splain is trying to say. Not what he's saying, but I get what he's trying to say. I feel like he really just wants to be more of a present dad. I feel like he wants to be present and he wants to have more say so. I think that he be looking at all the stuff that his son does and he don't like it and he definitely wants more of a say so. Now, with all of that, it is pretty hard when you are in a different country. You're not just in the next state over or anything like that. No, you're in a different country, bro. And that you might as well be in jail, because like, let you raise your voice too much, who's gonna stop me from hanging up that phone? You know, you're not gonna come and like correct me, you know. And so when you say stuff like, oh, you know, I gotta wait for somebody to call me back, when I call him and he don't answer, I gotta wait for this and this. This is what you signed up for the moment you decided to move to Thailand. That's just, I'm sorry to say it and put it like that, but you gotta hear it like this, because obviously it ain't been clicking before. Like, you can't just like change countries. Again, countries, not states. And then like off that point, you're immediately gonna be an online parent. So, you know, I get it. You're getting all these messages from the school. You want to be a parent, chastise, and, you know, have these talks with your son. I understand all of that. I also understand, and I need you to understand, that that's not possible. You will forever be an online parent until you move back to the States. Like, you know, and it's also unfair for you to tell her that, oh, well, you can come to Thailand for a week or so. I never told you to move to Thailand. Why do I have to pay all that money, take a long flight, just so you can have a week with your son? Yes, I understand that he needs his father, but his father need to come and make those accommodations, not me. Because I live in the same state as him. So I feel like, hey, okay, I see you, Bible talk. But no, for real. Like, no, you tweaking. Like, it is not on her to come and like make it easy for you, because no one told you to move all that far out. Like, you're tweaking. So when she says, if she don't want to take that flight, she don't have to. You need to figure that out, and you just need to be in your son's life a lot more. Like, that's just how it is, bruh. And like, I don't know how else to say it, but you definitely do need to work on your vocabulary too, King. I can't slide past that. You said ransom and I'm still on it. So yeah, get some help. Y'all deal with it off of the internet. Like, literally, it seems like they have a little bit of like bitterness. They be attacking each other's parenting, and it does nothing. It does nothing to help King. And it does nothing to help Kaiser, you know, better himself as a child. You know, it's obvious that both of y'all have opinions on the other's parenting. Y'all just need to hash it out and figure it out for what's best for Kaiser, not what's best for y'all. Anywho, let's see what's up with Chris.
Home a couple months ago and he was robbed. Like, this was definitely targeted, and why a lot of influencers don't like showing. A couple months ago and he Chris Hills just moved into a new home a couple months ago and he was robbed. Like, this was definitely targeted, and why a lot of influencers don't like showing their place of residence.
Did you see him on camera? Yeah. I have footage of him on camera. I'm about to show y'all. I got footage of him. This is when they enter the house. Like, I don't know if y'all can see it, but like, this is when they entered into my house. They broke that back door. That's where they came from. They broke the back door, and I don't know if y'all can really see it, but they ended up taking the camera out of it. They went in the room, and then I can see like the car, like this the car that was in. I just can't see the license plate for real, because
they did this up.
That's the first dude who ran out with the safe. And then the second dude ran out with some other shit. That's the second dude who ran out. But all my other cameras, they took my other camera. They left one camera up, because I don't think they seen that camera, but they left one camera up. Your neighbors don't have cameras. Yeah, my neighbor came out, my neighbor came out and he was helping me. He was helpful. He pulled up his footage. And what's so crazy, my neighbor, he was working out around the time that they came, but my neighbor showed the police officers like his camera footage, and you could see him working out outside. As soon as he went inside the crib, that's when they had pulled up to my crib. Like, that's when they had pulled up the shit. What was in the safe? Just documents and shit, like important documents and money that I was saving up for my kids. I gotta get a bank. I don't got banks, so I gotta put all my money. Like, well, not all of it, but like my money. The money that I had on myself, I was saving up for my kid. And when he come over, we go on trips, and I was gonna give him, you know, his bikes and shit, and just stuff for my kids.
Dang, I ain't gonna cap. That sucks, Chris. Like, I feel like as an influencer, like, it sucks sometimes because you don't know who's watching you. You don't know if your neighbor could know exactly who you are. They could watch you. You never know. This world is pretty big, but also small at the same time. Like, your neighbor could know exactly who you are. Yo, that's Chris Sales. Wasn't he with Queen? And you don't know. Like, yeah, he be like talking about all people's business because he started doing that tea. You never know. He could have talked on the wrong person. Could have trolled the wrong person. I don't know. But somebody knew who he was. Knew like that he probably had something, you know, worth something. And they ran up in his crib. And not only that, they did it in broad daylight. Like, yo, you gotta be bold to not only rob someone, but to rob them in broad daylight. That's crazy. So, yeah, man. I would not wish that on anyone. Excuse me, y'all. I hope that he gets it's that coke, my bad. But like, I hope that he get his get back. Well, no. We don't condone violence. Let me stop. I hope that he's just able to like get back on his feet. Don't get no get back, Chris. Just take him to court and you know, do it the legal way, of course. You feel me? But yeah, that does suck because I saw his window. His window was definitely busted in his back door, and that's just not cool. That's very giving. It's giving brokey. It's giving you had nothing better to do but run up in my stuff and take what I have that I worked for because you don't have nothing. And you know, it really just sucks. And I hope he get his get back. I mean, I hope he get back on his feet. Let me get off of this video because it's just provoking the street life into me, and I don't need it. So I think we got one more video. Yes, y'all, we got one more video. As y'all can see, it says royalty passing away and car accident rumors circulate. That's crazy. And then Jania pregnant.
It's kind of like McAllister night.
Okay, hold on. So while that's playing, and Jania pregnant, I'm wondering if it's from her ex. I'm assuming it's from her ex because they just recently broke up. And then Carmen finally addressed abandoning kids. Now, I ain't gonna lie, that is a pretty big accusation. So for her talking about like Corey going out on the internet saying, oh yeah, she mistreated the kids, that's a big accusation. So I'm not surprised that she's coming out defending herself. I would too. But yeah, let's see what's going on, y'all, because it's a bunch of craziness. Oh snap.
That royalty, now there's rumors going around that royalty may have passed away in a car accident. So people are making comments underneath the Shade Room's team's post of CJ stating, pray for royalty, she's fine, but she got into a car accident. If you guys can see the recent comment saying, I'm literally on CJ page right now, this post isn't on his story, I'm confused. So these are recent comments, but this post was made all the way back 2021. Now the rumors are really circulated on Twitter. People stating, what the F, they saying royalty from CJ So Cool died in. Wait a minute, not royalty from CJ So Cool passing. Then a viral post that stated CJ So Cool breaks down in tears speaking on the passing of his ex Royalty Johnson and says if she stayed with him, this would have never happened. States, Royalty got what she deserved. Keep on trying to run off with the next big streamer. Look where being got you. You know, this is totally false. CJ never said this, and now they're speaking on this whole thing with Rakai speaking out and trying to get royalty to come on a stream with him.
Yeah, look. I'm gonna send a voice message right now. Royalty. Girl, how you doing, beautiful? The fuck, yeah, my chat was just jacking the stream with you and your kids, you feel me, like that, you feel me? Cause all the shit that's going on, you feel me? Like, Blanco died, we smoking him, but at the same time, I feel like, you feel me, we should have a good vibe stream, 25X jacking, they saying, oh, they want that stream going on and stuff like that, so, you feel me, just let me know, you feel me? I'll situate everything like that, so we do this stream, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a very fun, amazing, entertaining stream, so, just let me know, alright, beautiful? Mwah.
I just want to start off by saying if Rakaya ever, now who am I, right? I'm never that like boastful to think that I'm someone that, you know, a big streamer like Rakaya and Kai Cenat, and all of them would want to like tune in with, but why the freak not also? And but if Rakai jumped into my like DMs or something like that, and just like that, which is oh, would you? No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. Like I would immediately block him. Like I don't know. First of all, he's a kid. Like he's a big, immature kid. Like what do I look like being on a little kid stream talking about my ex's business? Like I don't know, that's just weird. Like, and then it's just like you literally only want me on your stream because of what you got going on with my ex right now. It's just like I don't know, it's just really distasteful. It's very I hope that Royalty is just like above all this enough to be like, no, I hope she'll need the money that bad to where she'll just be like, yeah, why not? You know, in the last couple of videos, it definitely seemed like she's above all the mess right now. So I hope she just keeps that momentum going and that she do not entertain Rakai whatsoever, because what good is going to come from that? Literally. Like, ugh, she's just so annoying.
Listen, I sit the game, tell it,
We're looking.
Shit.
So no, Royalty has not spoke out on any of this or mentioned anything on social media, but CJ has been on live and people in his comments were even making comments stating that Royalty passed away. But now, wouldn't CJ be one of the first ones to know if Royalty passed away? And he hasn't mentioned anything about it.
I don't think he understands the new person I have become. He doesn't understand how I move now, how I think. This is really chess, and I've been playing checkers this whole time. But guess what? I'm gonna show him right now. I'm gonna show him. You think you can, what? You think you can take my girl? You think you can take my girl? You don't fly her out? You think it's her first time being flew out? You think that affects me? She been flew out so many times I don't even want to count. But this ain't about that. What this is about is Bobo, bro. No. See, I respect you. I respect you, Kai, because you stood on business, bro. You stood on business. But guess what? Not only do I respect you for standing on business, I respect you because you're one of the greatest doing it right now, right? You're a streamer god, though. I respect that. But it did not satisfy me to see what you said about my dog. Like, what you said about my dog, it did not sit well with me, bro. He didn't deserve that. I don't care who likes me or not. Let me tell you something, bro. Citizen Cool has always trolled everybody. That is what I made money for doing. Let me put this YouTube video. All I've ever did was made money for trolling people, but I've never dissed the dead. Bro, you ain't King Von, bro. And I said it. I respect you. I do. You got a hustle about you that a lot of kids don't have. I told Kamari a lot. Bro, you need to be a streamer, bro. But she don't listen to me. But you got it. So I respect that. But I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. Talking to Royalty, flying her out, doing anything, that don't affect me. It actually makes me happy to see Royalty being used in a good way. But what does affect me is Blanco, bro. Blanco, I got my boy Ashes, bro. Now you over here dissing him, and I just supposed to let it. You know what? The Bible says, turn the other cheek, bro. The Bible says turn the other cheek. What y'all want me to do? What I'm supposed to do? I'm grown as hell. And I did say something first. I shouldn't have started it. That's on me. But what I said was something that I felt was an opinion. And it sucks that I can't be a human being. I can't get on the internet and leave my opinion. Not me. Y'all can do that, but I can't. So I got caught laughing because I was acting like a human being, which is my fault. And I just commented something crazy, and I shouldn't have said it. All I said was, and it ain't all I said, because I shouldn't have said it. And it's a lot, because obviously it made him mad. And I do want to apologize for that, but my dog, all I said was, this is who y'all decided to watch. That's all I said. And then I said, my bad, I shouldn't have said that out loud. It was because I saw a picture that I wasn't satisfied when I saw it. It was a picture of him having weave in his head, which would have been funny, like it always is when he puts weave in his head. But it wasn't funny that he attached that same weave to the other guy's head. The other guy, I was like, yo, what the heck? It just came off weird. Okay.
So now there's rumors going around that Jania may be pregnant with.
Alright, so before we dive into the whole Jania situation, if she is not pregnant, I just want to say that CJ So Cool is just so lame. Like, I don't know who is still watching him and keeping him, like, popping in these YouTube streets, but, like, honestly, it just gives, like, he he's just gonna jump on any bit of drama, any bit of tea, any bit of anything that can keep his name alive. Like, you know, and I hate that for people, because it's just like, sometimes when it comes to this influencer stuff, like, they have to do anything and everything to stay lit so that their name don't die out. Because it's like, if you're not the hottest thing, or if you're not the messiest, or the worst, sometimes the best, then it's just like, you can't be forgotten. And like, clout is literally a drug, and I just feel like if he don't have no clout, he don't know who he would be. So I just personally just try to ignore CJ So Cool. Like, I've never watched a YouTube video by him. I've only seen him in the Tea Rooms posts, and honestly, I can go my whole life without watching a full YouTube video from him. Like, I don't know, I just don't understand the hype. And honestly, for the most part, anything that he says, it's immature. I'm gonna stay on the immature word, because I feel like I could honestly write a little bit of a paragraph talking about him, and he don't deserve that from me. So let's see what Jania got going on.
Her third child, after she was spotted in a photo at a funeral with what appears to be a baby bump. Now, Jania is denying all this. She went on to Twitter. She states, "I literally just buried my uncle and y'all effing with me. Like, I don't understand, bro. Like, I really hate y'all with a..."
Raising Cane's delightful chicken finger meals.
Pregnant. I can't be fat. If y'all fat, I can't have my fat moments. That's very hypocritical. Knowing your stomach hang over your jeans and you sitting up here trying to talk about me. And even if I was, what they got to do with you? Huh? How was I skinny yesterday? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Be cool. Y'all done pissed me off. Can't even bury my uncle in peace before y'all get online brewing up some mess. The hell? Did I not post a TikTok yesterday in a 2-piece workout set? Or was that AI? Oh, okay. Anyways, but that's not why we're here. I'm not cutting the comments off. You know why? Because these hoes...
She could honestly just say no. No, I'm not pregnant, y'all. But, I mean, I can understand, like, she in a vulnerable state, just like the funeral. And, you know, maybe she's just a little bloated or something. And, like, why would y'all even play with me like that? I definitely understand. But you can also just say no. No, I'm not pregnant. You know? I don't know. But go off.
Of having an
You know what? I ain't gonna even go there.
People are also accusing Jania's boyfriend of having an alleged side chick. Now, Jania did speak out on this as well. She responded to a comment that stated, "Man, he just in his feelings because that side chick in hers. Look at everything she's been posting. Please leave him alone, Nene." Jania responds with, "He claimed he don't know her." But then later Jania went on this full rant. She says, "Now y'all so sweet, so innocent, favorite player can live the life y'all think he deserved." Then she also states, "So mad I had kids before I was married and solidified with myself because now it's the same cycle, different generation. Won't happen again though." She also says, "I'm leaving all this ish in the ground. I don't F with nobody. I mind my business and take care of my kids, but I'm labeled the toxic attention seeking one. I'm done, overly done. There's no going back with none of this ish. I'm checking out and F you for life." Now Carmen is finally addressing all of the things that...
Y'all, I don't know what to say about the whole side chick situation. I don't believe in side chicks, and I don't know, it do be the ones that be like trying to keep you in the house that be the ones that really be doing all the stuff. So it's just like, I don't know what really to say about that. It's not my relationship, but y'all are broken up now, and like y'all see what I'm talking about, because even she just said like, I wish I would have just got married first, got situated first before I entered into this another relationship, because it turned out the same way. And I just feel like, you know, I just wish people would get to this thinking and thought process before having someone's baby. Like, I just feel like that's crazy, but there's nothing we can do now but move forward.
Going on social media with Corey. Now, if you guys didn't know, Corey is back in his kid's life. He's been posting it, even posting up with Carmen's mother, claiming that Carmen pretty much abandoned the kids.
If I'm gonna, let me tell y'all this, so y'all can stop asking questions, y'all can turn the chat into a different conversation. If I'm gonna answer anything, just know it's gonna be when I want to, and it's not gonna always just be here live. Like, I'm not gonna just see what y'all discuss with y'all. Everything that y'all may wanna know, cause y'all, we're not about to do that on me. Oh my God, who is this? You're gonna get blocked by me. My man will ever take you serious. Oh, well, I'm glad you ain't my man.
Alright, so basically Carmen didn't have too much to say. All she did say was that whenever she wants to speak about something, she will speak about it on her timing and her timing only, and it will not always be on live, because I don't know, I guess she feel like the people in her lives don't deserve that. I don't really know. I mean, the D-Room gonna catch it regardless, and I'm gonna react to it regardless if you hear me and you feel me. But yeah, y'all, it seems like that's gonna be it for today's video. Well, more like today's videos of catching up and everything. She didn't really say too much about any of that. So honestly, y'all, go ahead and hop in the chat and just let me know what y'all thought about today's catch-up vibes. I'm hoping to, you know, kind of stay caught up with y'all, but I don't want to commit to anything because, you know, life be lifing. So yeah, y'all, when y'all do catch me on live, please tap in, hop in the comments, let me know what y'all think, what y'all feeling, if y'all agree with what I said, if y'all disagree with what I said. I really am here for it all, just don't do too much. And yeah, y'all, thank you so much for all the love, support, and just for watching the video all the way through. Please be sure to like the live, share the live, and yeah, please double tap that bell so you're notified anytime I drop another banger, such as lives, reaction, all of the above. And yeah, y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in, and until the next one,